Good evening, everyone. I am really loving that wee chin. Really, really loving it. Every week it grows on me. Not that I didn't like it to begin with. That just came out wrong. But you know what I mean? It's just, I'm getting really, really attached to it now. We'll have to get another wee clip off their CD, Roy. What do you think?
Oh yeah, we can get it. I'll get another wee one lined up for next week.
Right. Today was Black Saturday. Oh, it wasn't.
Pause. No. Charcoal Saturday.
All right. All black men lives matter. Especially the Royal Family.
No, it's
We
because
matter more than most.
it was a washout and it was only a little few of it. It wasn't because of it's a BLM or whatever it's called, whatever. But it's just only because it wasn't the normal Black Saturday.
I know. I got to see one band, Balrushian, for a few minutes as we walked down the house. I couldn't even harple after them. Oh, my goodness. I said earlier on to Roy, everything takes so much longer when you're harpling. And he went, you're what? And I said, you're harpling. Tell me who online knows what the word harpling means, right? Because he says he doesn't know, and he's to Ballymena. Oh, just not on. Right, now, brilliant night ahead. Absolutely brilliant. Lisa has looked out some fantastic tips for you this evening. Black Saturdays over the years. I have put up a wee post of all the various different years in the towns. The towns are the towns that the parade took place in that year. We've tried to pick a selection of bands here and there. There is loads and loads to get through this evening. So, Roy, you are not to talk, okay? Because you talk far too much. You make the programme run on far too much. So there'll be no talking tonight, okay? Straight into music. Absolute silence there. I don't believe it. Yay! So we're going to start off. Belfast Black 2006 was in Bangor. So on this clip, Lisa has picked out a selection of bands, a selection of wonderful bands. In this are Song Memorial, Gertrude Starr. It's their first of two clips tonight of the Wriggle, Queensway, Upper Falls Protestant Boys, and Crown Defenders Mosley. And this is from 2006. There'll maybe be a few bands in among that there that I haven't mentioned. Let us know if you see any that you recognise. Tell us who they are. I'll get through as many texts as I can in a minute, but let's get straight into the music, Roy. And this is 2006 Bangor, and it's the Belfast Black Parade. So 2006 in Bangor, my goodness, that just went through like nobody's business. I've just seen Ballymacart, approaching Ballymacart district. I was wondering who that was. To be quite honest, you could literally sit here and just watch through those clips the whole night because they are just fantastic. I just love watching through those. I saw Gertrude Starr there and the bass drummer out the front, and I was wondering, is that Ron Stitt? But then I was thinking maybe 2006 was maybe it was the Keedy years, possibly. Now, let's try and get through a few of the text messages. I definitely have missed some of the ones at the beginning, but I'll try and get through what I can. So hi to Jim Elliott. Harmick Arthur is watching in Glasgow. Eddie Torney says, I suppose there's no point in asking tonight. I'll be honest, Eddie, I genuinely don't know for a change. Ballyhalbert could be in one of these clips. I don't know, honestly. Linda Neely's watching. Keith McCormick says it's Saturday night, sitting with my feet up, not moving anywhere. Good evening, all. Good evening, Keith. I hope you are enjoying your relaxation. Matthew Wiley is watching from Belfast. Mark Anderson says, good evening, everyone. He's really missing the last Saturday parades today. I know, it's just not right. I can't wait to next year. Hopefully this virus is gone and we're back parading as normal. Rebecca Marks and Jordan are watching in separate locations tonight again, Ballymena and Cullibaggy. Gillian Douglas Ray says, evening all, and hopefully Jensen isn't feeling too bad tonight. He wasn't at school today, so hopefully he's not just as nagged. Joshua Morris is joined this evening. Joshua, we decided last night that you are not yet Mr. Ulster Bandsman. There's someone still ahead of you in terms of band uniforms, so you still have a little bit of work yet to get out those numbers. So keep going, but you're doing well.
I did hear in the grapevine that he said he's going to join a couple of Blood and Thunder bands just to balance it out. So he's in a decent band at last.
I reckon more accordion bands than Blood and Thunder, to be honest. Davy Simple says, give a wee shout out to my wife, Georgina. We're 23 years married today and having a drink with Big Alan. Thank you. Congratulations. Happy anniversary. Billy Devaney says, evening, everyone. Jim Elliott is missing today. Yeah, we all are. Eddie Torney says, Ballyhalbert lives matter. Yes, they certainly do. Sylvia Sleen is watching. Albert Hardness says, good evening, Val and Roy. How is the foot? The foot is, I took the strapping off today for the first time. I really, because the swelling had got down and it was getting loose. You really don't realise how much support that has given you. So it's been sore today than it was yesterday.
But I am disappointed that people are asking about your foot, but there's nobody asking about the table. I'm more concerned about this poor table.
The table is now in bits, ready to be burnt.
You didn't. Per table.
Telling you don't mess with me. Just you take your heed from the lesson the table learnt. Hans Johnson has heard about Herpla, as is Carl Porter. See, I told you it was a word. It means you're lumping about. You're herpling about. Oh, my goodness.
That's two people out of 160.
Well, it's only one that's replied. So for goodness sake, with the rest of you reply, shut him up. William Fenton says he enjoyed Balrasheen this morning. I know they were. I was kind of hoping that they would have stopped outside the house and played a tune, but they didn't. They just.
I've also just asked Michelle, and she's from Scotland, and she's never heard of Herpling.
I guess it's an Ulster Scots word. It's not Scottish.
That's Scottish. Ulster Scots, Scottish.
Rubbish. Mark Catherwood said he's uploading it's uploading coverage from today. Gillian Douglas has pointed out the wriggle. Yeah, another clip of them coming up later on. Joshua is all excited because he says, I still get a mention even if we're not. I'm right. From now on, nobody mentioned Joshua, okay? No mentioning of Joshua. Pauline McCalmont really enjoyed that clip. Mr. Morse is my wee helper this week with the first clip. Oh, you're edging your way in there, young Morse. Joanne Buntney says, please Gold Springs. I was in them once as from Cumber, although Crimson Star were great as well. Hopefully. Jeff Burtney said, sad to see how strong Queensway there to be no longer with us. Are they not, Jeff? Well, at least I didn't put them off the road. That's the main thing. 14 years, Sammy certainly has made some changes in the bands. They definitely do. I couldn't get over the speed Gertrude was walking at. It was very, very slow. And you funny, Denise, you're pointing out the buses. Roy was the same. He was pointing out the busy buses. Hi to Cheryl and guys. Sloan Robert Goldsmith, anything from Liverpool? No, it's not one of the towns Lisa's picked. Blame her. That's my total disclaimer. Lisa picked them. Oh, my goodness.
And exactly, Sammy.
Andrew Vehi says... Sorry?
I'm just replying to Sammy Bones. Right. We're Ballymena. We're not Coleraine, hey. And your mum says it's a local dialect, i.e. local to Coleraine.
It's more likely to be Corats than it is Coleraine. Andrew Vehi says himself and Stephen Feely from the Miller Memorial are watching tonight. Well, welcome aboard. Hopefully you will maybe see a clip of yourself. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Gillian says that Jensen has prayed it all day because they had a wee sash bash for him. Oh, we don't. Morris Ward, good evening. Ashley Forbes, Johnny Armstrong, William Adams, welcome to you all. John Couples, yes, I'm sorry. Oh, that's a message to you. Courtney Andrew just can't wait to see some old faces. And it definitely is local to Ulster. My mum said so, so therefore you can't disagree with her. Simple as that. We're going now. We're coming forward in our time machine to 2013, which, although it just seems like yesterday, was actually 7 years ago, which just seems crazy, absolutely crazy. So included in this band, in Banbridge, this is the County Down Black Parade in 2013.
In this band? Included in this band?
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Included in this clip. Included in this select video clip. It's Orangefield and Long Single Star, Ballymagioch accordion, followed by the biggest black preceptory in the world. I'm guessing you had a hand in that sentence, Joshua. And then also Ballymartin Pipes. So this is the County Down Black Saturday in 2013, focused or centred, taking place, I don't know the right word, in Banbridge. So a few of the Kilkeel brethren there. Few of yes, it's well seen Joshua picked that clip, isn't it? Really? Now, seriously, is that one preceptor or is that more than one preceptor walking there together? And Jennifer McAllister has a very valid meeting and a very valid point, and she asked, do they all turn up to the RBP meetings? You know, like what size of hall are you working with there? Very, very big. Robert Goldsmith, you and I are going to fall out if you come out with any more of those types of comments. Well done, Arsenal. Listen, let me let you into a wee secret, right? All us Liverpool fans know this, but just for the rest of us, okay? Jurgen Klopp is playing some fantastic psychological games, mind games with you lot, okay? So today was to let you lot think you're in with a chance. That's what it is, right? So use now... He's won on penalties, like, you know, big whoop, right? Okay, so now you think, oh, we're doing it. They're falling off their perch. They're falling off their perch already. It's just a ploy. The man is clever. Absolutely.
The man's a clown.
William Adams says he's hurting along these days with this old hip of mine. Oh, William, I hope you're keeping well. Sammy Bones wants to know, am I on the juice? Indeed, I am not. Sammy, I am on the diet lemonade tonight. Maybe dilute it with a little gin. just we just. Oh dear. So, Tyrone will be on soon. Lisa, do we have Tyrone in here? I have no idea which district is which. I just know the towns. Carl Porter says the Mourne men reign supreme. They're either very loyal or they have very little to do at that part of the country. Lisa says she will tell you she's been watching RBP parades all day to try out and pick out the best clips for you. Yes, she absolutely has, and she has got some stonkers the night. Absolutely has. Neil Glass says the membership of Lily of the Valley Cumber were saying hello today and they really enjoy the show. Hello to any of you who are watching. Glad you enjoy it. It keeps me seeing as I get. Anyway, put it like that. Joshua says it's one preceptor behind Ballymajock. Its members are made up of 6 Orange Lodges. Wow. That's crazy.
This
crazy.
may be keeping you sane, but I keep watching out the window for the men in the white coats coming for me.
Denise, Denise tells me that Auchnacloy should be Tyrone, and Auchnacloy is indeed our very next clip. We are going to come to 2017 now, so we're coming even closer to current day, and then we're going to skip way back. Some of our clips later on are from 1994, from 1997. Oh, they're brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant. 1995, 1987.
1987.
Yeah, we've got an 87 one as well. Absolutely brilliant clips. Lisa has more than deserved her pay this week, I have to say. Absolutely has deserved her pay. So this is Auchnacloy in 2017. It is East Tyrone district, Lisa is telling me in her wee notes here. Christopher says, sorry, Valorant, it's not brethren, it's Sir Knights. You are quite right. I know it's not lodges, it's preceptors, and I know that, yes. And it's not brethren, it's Sir Knights. Yeah. Thank you for correcting me. I have to keep it right. You're totally right. It's not often I'm wrong, but you know, I don't mind taking correction.
Let's see. Portugal, lesbian young Flanderers.
Let's go to Auchnacloy 2017. Enjoy this one. Oh, you'd stopped it before I was expecting it, Roy. I was expecting it to go on to the next band. I had looked it up in the background so I could tell you which band to stop after. So that was us. Where were we at that time? Hold on, I get my list back again. We were in Auchnacoy on that day, and that was in 2017. So that was East Tyrone. Now we are going to go way back in time to 2005, and this is going to take us to Newton Ards. We're going to go to the Black Saturday held there, and now there's loads of bands in this clip, but the ones that I could pick up, I couldn't get, because it's quite an old clip, so I couldn't get all of the names and the bass drums, but the ones that I could pick up, we start off with Wellington Memorial Silver, and then we see at some point Newton Ards Melody through it, a few other ones in between there. So when you see a band that you know, write the name down so that we know who they are, because I couldn't recognize them all. Portaferry Accordion are in this clip as well, as are Johnson Memorial and a host of others, okay? And we'll enjoy this one. I think this clip's about 10 minutes long, so enjoy this. No, wasn't that good? That was really, really good. So, Eddie, was that the right Ballyhalbert? Did that Ballyhalbert suit? Did that please?
Can I just say something? Valerie sent me a wee message right at the start of the clip saying the last band is the Blood and Thunder in black. How many Blood and Thunder bands in that were wearing black?
I sent you a screenshot. Now you can't ask for more than that.
There was 4 or 5 Blood and Thunder bands wearing black.
Rubbish, rubbish. Right, we're going to go away, way back. So this is our oldest clip this evening. We're going to go back to Banbridge. Though I don't think this time that we were in Banbridge earlier and it was the County Down. So I don't think this is County Down. Well, could be wrong. I think this is maybe, well, Pride of the Birches is in it, I believe. So what would that make that? County Armagh? Yeah. So this is just a small clip. We've just done a little bit in it. This is a cracking video. It's only about 4 minutes long. Or the bit we're choosing is only 4 minutes long. And the guy taking the video is in a brilliant position, except for trying to read big drums. So again, I have no names of big drums in this here, or names of the bands in this one. Just I recognize Pride of the Birches from the people in it. So I know that Pride of the Birches are definitely in it. So Eddie says that was the old Ballyhalbert, but he was in Portavogie then, and you got me there. Oh, I'll band jumper, Eddie, huh? I'll band jumper. So we're going to go now back 1987. This is Banbridge, and we think it's County Armagh. So have a look at this one. Let us know the bands that you recognise, please, because I love knowing the names of all these bands, because uniforms changes that so much, and the bands change style so much. It's when you're not familiar with them or don't remember them back then, it's kind of hard to know who it is. So we're always liking to know who it is. brilliant there. They had a super, whoever was videoing had an absolutely super spot until that plunker in the blue jumper came and stood in front of him, and then he had to move. But other than that, it was a really, really good clip. So I'm reading through the comments there about the fact that it was kind of down again. I didn't realize that. I thought when I saw Pride of the Birches to see, I thought poured it down. So yeah, lots of names of bands there. Tully McCann, Pride of the Birches, big band out as well. Yes, it's County Down Black, Banbridge District, Ardara Accordion, C. Patrick Flute was another one. Cool. So where are we going to go to next? Oh, Penny Johnson stayed tuned, and also I saw Kenny Dummigan on there as well. Common, both of you stay tuned. It will be worth your while, I can promise. Now we're going to go to Hollywood this time. We're staying way back in time, a little bit closer to now, and this is the Royal Black Preceptory in Hollywood in 1995. Now this was such a brilliant clip. I had started watching at a particular point and says, right, okay, after this band, and then there was another one come up and I went, oh no, after the next band, until I ended up with like roughly about 15 minutes of a clip. It will go past like that. You will no sooner be started watching, the 15 minutes will be up. But this is the Royal Black Preceptory, the Belfast demonstration in Hollywood in 1995. And if you keep your eyes peeled, there's another clip of the Regal in this one. Is that us now? That's us now. Did we not play the band with the red across them? After there were a couple after Albert Bridge. Is that as far as I went? I thought I went further than that. Right, now we're going to go to closer to home for me. We are going to go to Limavady in 1998. Now, no Black Saturday, as you saw this morning, would be complete for me without a wee little bit of the White Army. So in this clip here, we've got Star of the Row, we've got Black Hill Accordion, of course, the one and only Ballyrasheen Protestant Flute Band, Ballywullen Flute Band, Corian Fife and Drum, McCoskin and Articlave. So all you part music flute bands are going to have your fill in this wee clip. So this is Limavady, 1998. Great clip there, and some great part music bands there. I have to say, we're pretty blessed, this part of the country. Look at their lordships. We're pretty blessed in this part of the country with having some great part music flute bands there. I just see Gavin's made a comment. McCoskin Park flute folded over 20 years now. Well, that clip was 1998. So it must have been fairly soon after that, if that's the case, Gavin. And of course, they are now Blood and Thunder McCoskin first flute, though I think the first flute bit has been dropped over this time, but they are still McCoskin from McCoskin and keeping the McCoskin name going as much as anything else. Now, where are we going to go next? Oh, no, it's not this one. Sorry, I was getting all excited there, Penny, and you will know why. No, this one is from County Antrim in 1994, and the parade is actually in Larne, and I remember this day so well. I was still in Dunoy at the time, and we had just paraded in Dunoy village that morning. Amazing band. So in accordions, the Black Saturday was the big day when all of the accordion bands were out in County Antrim for Black Saturday. You had your Coogans, you had your Dunloys, your Vows, your Killyglens, your Staranagas, your Police, you had your Carntalls, you had all of those guys out on Black Saturday. So it was a big day. You wanted the best band you could get for Black Saturday. So we paraded in Dunoy that morning, and we had a fantastic band, and you just knew it was going to be a brilliant day. And unfortunately, that morning at the church in Dunoy, one of the gentlemen collapsed at the church and unfortunately passed away. So the band didn't get going to Larne. And I can remember standing in Larne, watching the parade in my band uniform, almost crying. I felt really, really sorry for the family of the people, but we had just such a brilliant band that day. It was going to be immense. But this is a great selection from the same parade. There's a couple of bands that I couldn't get the name of. Dummigans are in this, Kenny. They absolutely are. Carrick Fergus accordion, I believe, is also there. Ballylesson, Lambeg Orange and Blue. I think it says in the drums Upper Falls. I'm not 100% certain. Smith Memorial Ladies Accordion are in this as well. I can remember somebody asking about clips for those several weeks ago. And also Machragol. And that's just some of them. I didn't get all of the names. So we've got about 6 minutes of a wee clip here from Larne in 1994.
Number 6! Guns up!
clip there from Larne in 2000, what was it? Oh my goodness, let me go back here. 1994. And quite a few of them were saying that it was raining in Larne, which is very surprising, I have to say. I can't remember ever parading in Larne and it not raining. Now, we're going to go to Auchnachoy. So all you brass band men have been very, very quiet, or silver band men have been very, very quiet this evening. So you are going to be kept extremely happy with this next clip. We're going to go back to Auchnachoy. This is in 2006. And wait to see the selection of silver bands coming up here now. First of all, we've got Letterbreen Silver, followed by Armagh Old Boys Silver, who are brilliant, Killilay Silver, Tassa Silver, then a little bit of Pride of the Frontier Drumhillery. Are they still on the road? I was only as I first saw the clip, I sort of thought to myself, I can't remember seeing them for a while. Now, that's maybe just because I haven't been in the same place, but I was just wondering. And then a little bit of Cross Keys Victoria to finish this one off. So this is Auchnachoy, Black Saturday in 2006.
across Keys Victoria there. Absolutely fantastic melody flute band. And if only all those silver bands had been playing. Just think how brilliant that clip would be. Now, the next clip, it's the first time I actually have seen this one, and I was all chuffed to see myself in it. So this is the County Antrim Black Saturday in 1997. So by 1997, I had left in Loy and was now in Killycoogan. And we're starting off here. Sorry?
Band jumper. You go on about everybody else jumping bands and moving bands and everything else. And Dunloy, Brunswick, Killycoogan.
Brunswick? Want to help out Brunswick?
Did you put the uniform on?
Get over you.
Did you put, did answer the question? Did you put the uniform on?
Yes.
Well then, therefore you were in the band. So therefore, band jumper. And so how many is that? That's 3. Who else? Who else?
I can't think of
Come
any
on.
others.
Who else?
I can't think
Come
of
on.
any others.
Come on. There was.
Right, let's move on to this wonderful clip of Black Saturday in Lisburn, 1997. So fantastic bands in this here. Might be slightly biased because this was my Black Parade for a long number of years. So we start off with Kells Sons of William. Fantastic clip after that of Sir George White. Great one of Ballykeel. Then Killycoogan accordion. Watch out for the wee tiny infant in the front row. And then you have Lavend, Murfields, the William Beatty Memorial accordion, Ballygelly accordion, another accordion, and I should know their name, but I didn't. I couldn't get it off their bass drum. A Hochel flute band, Bally. And then we go on to Castlegore. I think it's maybe Kelswater. A few more bands. Again, I haven't all of the names written down. And then we have a clip of Pride of the Main in there as well. So I think it's the band after Pride of the Main, if we stop after them, Roy, if that makes sense. I kind of extended the clip a wee bit because it's just a cracking clip. I've never seen this before, but I still thought it was brilliant. Enjoy Lisburn 1997 for County Antrim. pass back. Wasn't too sure where we were stopping there. Super clip there of County Antrim, Black in 1997. My goodness, it really doesn't feel so long ago. That's what, 13 years? No, longer, 20 years. 20 years.
And yes, Davey, that was Pride of the Main, the last band.
That was Pride of the Main. I had to keep it up in some way. Well, listen, thank you all. We're down to our last clip. Would you tell me where 2 hours go to on a Friday and Saturday night? Because I simply do not know. I think we all step in a time machine and just, that's it. We're lost for the next 2 hours. But thank you all for joining us once again. Our final clip this evening is from the, oh, surprise, surprise, I detect Mr. Morris's hand in this one. It's Castlewellan District and Newry District from Lisburn in 2016. Remember to join us again next weekend, 8 o'clock, both Friday and Saturday nights. Is it James choosing the clips on Friday night? I think it's James Johnson is choosing the clips on Friday night, and then Saturday would have been the Brian Robinson Parade in Belfast. So Lisa has got a selection of clips for us from the parade over the years. So that'll be another really, really good selection of clips. Thank you to Lisa and her assistants for choosing our clips for this evening. I'm sure you can agree that they were all fantastic clips, and it's been great looking over the years of the Black Parades. Hopefully next year we will be back on parade again. We just had to be safe this year. There's the only thing to it. Now the next clip is 10 minutes, so don't be panicking. Birthdays! Did I forget birthdays, Rebecca? I didn't have any birthdays tonight. I think I did all I did
Jordan's last night.
Jordan's last night.
But happy birthday from Monday, Jordan, just in case.
Yeah. Happy birthday to anyone who's having a birthday. David Sheridan, you've been very quiet all night. He's on his own this evening. Victoria's out in a girls' night out. She's left him for the evening. So he's been very quiet this evening on his own. My goodness, we know who's the loud one in that house. Is that right, David? My goodness. Right, thank you all for joining. Thank Lisa and her assistants for the clips this evening. I'm sure you'll agree they were all fantastic. We definitely have to come back to more of them some other night, because I love the old clips. I definitely do. We're going to finish off last 10-minute clip here for Castlewellan District with Star of Down Macara, Castlewellan Accordion. Oh my goodness. 2016 too. Well, Pride of Ballinran, the Crimson Arrow Pipe, Newcastle. Then we move into Newry District, Tullyvallen Silver, Common Silver, Altnafy Pipe, Market Hill Protestant Boys, Ochnahori Pipe Band, Donaghmore Accordion, Huntermoor Memorial, and Tullyhappy Accordion. Some great clips that we don't normally see. So, see you all next week, Friday night, 8 o'clock. Looking forward to seeing James's selection of clips. In the meantime, keep the flips to the mouth. We're coming to the tune.
It was when England's glorious sun in 1688 was overcast with treason's cloud and popery stood elate, that up arose her Protestants, the peasant and the peer, and vowed the chain of perjure James that they would not dainty wear. They sought them out a prudent chief to guide their heart and zeal, to lead them on that victory might bless their flashing steel. And who so fit to guide that host in all its bright array as William, Prince of Orange, ere he landed at Torbay? Then up arose the mighty chief and left his native shore, and rode upon the stormy waves our freedom to restore. Upon his flag was blazoned forth high fluttering o'er the main, that our religion and our laws he ever would maintain. 'Twas then in gallant style he stood upon the vessel's prow, with victory on his flashing sword and wisdom on his brow. And tens of thousands greeted him upon his natal day, when he, our glorious Orange chief, first landed at Torbay. Come, brethren of the Orange bond, a bond ne'er to be riven. Whene'er we give great William's name, a bumper must be given. For if you'd fire a feu de joie to him who victory won, come prime and load and see you get charge into your gun. The eloquence of bumpers full there's nothing can surpass. There's naught expresses kindred soul like friendship's social glass. And thus we give our song and toast with 3 times 3 huzzah, the memory of King William and his landing at Torbay. The memory of King William and his landing at Torbay.